What are the goals you got this year, bro?
Um,
That you think and like, oh, this would be cool to achieve.
Really, for me, it's really just we're kind of getting to the point with the cash flow that we would like to be, in the sense of just being not where you would ultimately want to be, but just more of where it's starting to get a little bit more comfortable. So being able to think more long term, think more longevity, and that's why for us it will be a goal this year to acquire more, um, and ultimately generating a little bit more income per month to be able to start to diversify and build a team, really.
Oh yeah, I mean diverse. I don't even know. It's interesting when you start getting cash flow to like your bills are taken care of because now you can operate in a completely different space.
Yeah, you're no longer operating in a space of scarcity. You're operating in a space of longevity.
Longevity and like yes, you can say operating in abundance, and it takes a long time to like shift that mindset. But you can know you can fuck everything off and you'll be fine the next month.
Yeah, and that's huge, man. I mean, um, I think early when you're first getting started, it is from a place of scarcity because you do have so much sometimes to cover. And so at that point you're really just focused on now. And if you go back and you listen to a lot of more OG investors, I call them, they always say, I wish I acquired more early on. And that's because where they are at this point in time, they are a little bit more stable. So now
But
that they're in the space of
we need
acquiring,
to
it's
sell
easier.
the shit to get the cash flow. Well,
100%
to
you
get the
do.
cash so we can acquire. You
100%
know
you
what I'm
do.
saying? Like I was
Hmm.
watching a Ryan Panetta video the other day. It's like, oh, do I wish I would have kept some? It's like, yes, but
Hmm.
those flips made me millions of dollars that allowed me to be actually liquid to do what I need to do.
100%, and I agree with that because when you're early on, you really are. You may get a deal that's just absolutely, you know, phenomenal, but you got to look at your pipeline, what you got in your pipeline. If you don't have nothing in your pipeline and you got this wholesale deal that pencils perfect for a burr, it'll generate you $200 to $300 a month, but your bank account on $500.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to look at your significant other and say, hey, we're going to take this down when you can go ahead and wholesale that and make a quick 20. You know what I mean? So it just really depends on where you are at the moment, I think, and that's going to determine the decisions that you make when you lock up certain deals.
Oh yeah. What are you guys going to start throwing down more with REI Sift?
What do you mean?
Like that's where you're kind of pivoting only into REI Sift, right?
We use REI Sift from a data management standpoint. So
Well, I'm saying like niching down really hard.
we, in a sense of trying to continue to get consistent deal flow, we are niching down to market to those people a little bit more consistently and from all angles.
Yeah.
We still are going to take that whole, casting wide type approach, but we're also going to be niched down into very tight niches and really targeting them heavily.